3. Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back. Now, the Nigeria Drug Law Enforcement Agency in Rivers State says drug abuse is spreading to every corner of the state. Assistant Commander of Narcotics James Awoji told correspondent Martha Okere that areas like Borokiri, known as Abuja Down, are hotspot. He listed cannabis, cocaine, and crystal meth among the substances being abused, warning that more women are now involved.
Both streets and even in their houses, they do these drugs. Because of the fact that they know that they are making quick money from it, they go into it. The commoners are the youth, even in schools. The men are making money from it. Because of that, they also introduce the female ones into it. And that's why when the female one gets into the drugs, they even want to take it more than the men because of the anxiety that is involved.
Awoji also raised alarm about drug dealers moving their trade online using dispatch riders for deliveries. He insists dispatch riders have the right to question the packages they carry.
Most of them, because they give them more money, they don't care to check. Most of them also know what they are carrying. But ignorance won't be an excuse. Already you are involved. So I'm advising them to be careful with the messages they are taking. Some will even wrap it like shawarma. You go and in the name of delivering shawarma to the next point, you are helping the guy to deliver drug. So I will advise them to be very careful and ask questions before they take any message.
Away from that, motorists using the Chokocho Road in Eche are asking the council chairman, Chima Njoku, to fix the bad portions of the road. They told our correspondent, Nanda Samwala, that accidents are increasing around Umuechem Eche and Iweche. They also want streetlights installed to make night driving safer.
Prior to many places where this road go. So they're supposed to walk up, but I don't know why they don't want to walk up.
The road do they good, make the road they good, they motorable. As a new local government chairman don't come, we just the regular men look after those things.
This is Chokochu. Accident always occur because there is no traffic control. Recently, one accident happened. I don't know whether the guy has survived it or not.
It's also part of his job. For him to walk the road, at least he will still give him more chance of becoming chairman again.
In other news, some prominent clergymen are also raising fresh concerns about insecurity, corruption, and bad governance. In a chat with Nigeria Info, senior pastor of Kingsway International Christian Center, Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo, says politics in Nigeria should be run on a part-time basis to reduce corruption.
First thing we need to do, in my opinion, and I may not be right, and at 73, I have a right to speak my mind. Politics should be made to be a part-time thing. The day you no longer have massive budgets, massive inducements for being a senator, member of House of Reps, that day, only few people will seek to be politicians, and then the system will be better.
Also, Pastor Isaac Olori of the Greater Evangelism World Crusade described corruption as Nigeria's biggest problem. He insists church leaders must lead by example and play an active role in tackling the issue.
Particularly in Nigeria, we have a challenge. I've once said in a place that there is a challenge of the spirit of corruption, and those in leadership are perpetuating it. And because they perpetuate it, it's becoming difficult to arrest. But the church has the place of prayer, the place of teaching her membership to live the example.
In Abuja, the Federal High Court has stopped the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) from recognizing former Senate President David Mark as interim national chairman of the African Democratic Congress (ADC). The court also restrained INEC from recognizing former Osho State Governor Rauf Aregbesola as interim national secretary. Justice Emeka Nwite gave the order after a motion was filed on September 2nd. INEC had earlier listed both men on its website as interim leaders of the ADC. And now we'll go straight to business. The federal government has scrapped the 5% excise duty on telecom services, including calls and data. The NCC boss, Dr. Aminu Maida, said President Bola Tinubu ordered the removal to ease the financial burden on citizens while supporting the digital economy. Meanwhile, the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission says it recovered over 10 billion naira for aggrieved consumers between March and August this year. Most of the complaints were linked to financial services, deceptive marketing, and unfair charges. We're going on a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the news. FBI and Utah officials have released a new video showing the suspect fleeing the scene of Charlie Kirk's killing, running across a roof before disappearing into nearby woods. Investigators say the suspect wore a black t-shirt with an American flag and Converse shoes, describing them as distinctive features. Authorities add they are building a case strong enough to pursue the death penalty once the suspect is caught. While no arrest has been made, sources say police now have a name and the FBI is offering a $100,000 reward for information. Well, that's the news, but before we go, here is a recap of the headlines. Now, we brought you a report showing how some stakeholders have disagreed on calls for Governor Fubara to audit the finances of the last 6 months of emergency rule. You also heard the Secretary to Rivers State Government deny knowledge of secret employment into a report of creating concern for insecurity in Nigeria. And we told you NDLEA is worried about online drug trade in Rivers State. The news was at News Team, sent to Muonyili. Thanks for listening.